Guard position. 6'4" inches. Number 13, Jordan Poole.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at some numbers here for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Williams is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Richardson in at the 2. And for Washington, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. He's out there with Jordan Poole. Chris Middleton is out there with Sarr. And it's Champagnie at the 4. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
Now here's Hartenstein. Richardson for 3. First shot won't go. Outside Coulibaly. Here's Poole. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
You see the elusiveness of Jordan Poole, able to make his mark on the interior.
Curry passes to Richardson. Over Middleton. Richardson, no good. Middleton looking around. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
B.A., I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
B.A., you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Now here's Middleton. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Poole against Curry. Hartenstein passes to Williams. He shoots it. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Poole outside. It's Middleton on the wing. Pass to Poole. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Middleton, no good. The Thunder have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Richardson. Oh!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Now here's Poole. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Well, Doris, you covered him. Jordan Poole was electric in the 2022 NBA Finals.
Well, B.A., there's no doubt they do not win the title without Jordan Poole and the lift he gave them at various points in that finals run. This guy is electric on the offensive end when his game is working.
All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname? The Poole Party.
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
Here we are in the middle of the season. Let's see where the Western Conference standings sit. You look at the Thunder, they're currently in 4th place and trying their best to get a better seeding.
Right now, for the Thunder, you really have to think that most teams would love to be in the position they're in. But the reality is, they're not most teams. For them, it's first place or bust.
Especially since they were in the top spot earlier this season. I'm sure they thought they'd be there all year, but now they've got some ground to make up.
And it's Washington with the ball. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. No good off the back of the rim. All right, let's kick it over to Allie, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brian Keefe.
I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. B.A.?
Allie, thank you. Washington trailing. Outside Coulibaly. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Inside. And there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Hartenstein with a screen on Poole. Curry passes to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And it's Washington with the ball. Here's Sarr. Last game for him, he had 14. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Coulibaly up top. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. It's Middleton on the wing. Puts it up from 15, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
Yeah, that's butter. I mean, Middleton with one of the smoothest jump shots in the league.
Outside, Williams. Shot from the wing. Rebound by Middleton.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Poole. Coulibaly with it. Middleton outside. Back to Coulibaly. Now here's Poole. 4-3. That one no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. You know, his offensive production has certainly been there, averaging 32 a game. Curry gets the bucket.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the bucket started raining down.
Kispert's checked in for Champagny. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. Pass to Sarr. To the middle. Here's Poole. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Here's Richardson. Here's Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. No good on the 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Sarr. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Curry finds Richardson. From 18 feet away. Misses off the right iron.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Middleton from the outside, kept alive. The Thunder have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Poole. In his last outing, he had 11 points.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now a 4-point Oklahoma City lead. Washington has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Poole, the pass to Sarr. Back to Poole, pass to Middleton. Takes a 3. And there's Poole on the assist by Middleton. Poole's got his third basket of the night.
Boy, you give Poole room from behind the arc, folks, and he can hurt you.
Curry passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Richardson. Back to Curry. The kick out to Williams. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Sarr. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundation.
Substitution on the court.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Oklahoma City trailing. Sarr out there with George. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Kispert. And it's Poole in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, nice finish from Williams on the alley-oop. I mean, that takes some real athleticism.
Now Poole. 11 points in the game. Shoots over Curry. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. It's stolen by Poole. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brogdon. To the inside. Curry with the block. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry against Brogdon. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Sarr. He's got 6. George. And the jam by George.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Williams finds Curry. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats one, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
The first free throw is good. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Williams is checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Poole. Curry with the block. Pass to Williams. Back to Curry. The three is up. Gets the three to fall. Curry's got 8. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. The Wizards trail by 5. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
You take a look at Sarr. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Drains the triple. He's got 9.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Sarr. Williams defending. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
Curry passes to Richardson. Crafty move. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Bilal Coulibaly.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Both shots good from the stripe.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Champagnie. Now Coulibaly. Middleton outside. Here's Champagnie. Williams defending. Middleton from the outside. Williams grabs the board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside, Williams. Up top, Curry. Middleton covering. And stolen by Middleton. Now the Wizards in transition. Outside, Coulibaly. Pure from three-point range. Coulibaly's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Wiggins for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Wiggins. A minute 22 left in the second quarter. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so Middleton will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 2. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Count it.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out out-dominated the offensive end.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Koulibaly. It's Middleton on the wing. He buries it from 3. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Curry with it. Middleton covering.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Boy, sloppy play. A supreme lack of focus. That's 4 turnovers for him now.
32 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside Koulibaly. Back to Poole. 19 seconds left in the first half. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
No doubt these guys can shoot the lights out, but I've got an idea. Let me stand right in front of the rim. Let's see how many they make in a row.
Adding obstacles to the course, I like it. And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into their heads. In fact, they've looked comfortable at times. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Richardson in at the 2. Pass to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Thunder with a lead. Here's Williams. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Poole shot is off. And the Thunder shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. And it's Richardson penetrating.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And the Wizards shooting around 41% to the paint. Here's Poole. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Curry gets the bucket.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Middleton outside. Back to Poole. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. They set a pick. 6 to shoot. Right wing. To halt the run.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Curry passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry from deep three-point land. Rebound by Middleton.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Buries it from 3.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Richardson finds Curry. Outside Richardson. Pass to Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Lets it fly. Richardson, no good.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
0 for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. The 12th overall pick in 2022. Jalen Williams, what a find by the Thunder Doors.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up being second in Rookie of the Year voting. He's getting better and better. He has got an unbelievable future.
The Wizards trail by 5. Poole, the pass to Sarr. Lays it up and banks it in. Sarr's got 10.
And defensively, you just cannot let Sarr get that ball inside.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Washington, so far this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Here's Poole. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Williams on the wing, pass to Curry. Here's Richardson. That shot missing. The Wizards trail by 5. Middleton finds Poole. Back to Middleton. It's Poole on the wing. Poole floating in for the slam. He's electric.
So if I'm the defense, I'm thinking Jordan Poole is on a roll and I need to turn off the water.
And it's Richardson penetrating. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Coulibaly's got 4 rebounds now. It's Middleton on the wing. He nails it, and we're tied. 9 points in the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
The 3 from Curry. Washington with a rebound.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Oh, what an effort by Poole!
Oh, Poole with a little bit of shine in that move. That is nicely done.
Wizards foul. Justin Champagnie. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Richardson. From the top of the key, he buries it. Richardson's got 12.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Curry with the block. The 3. Goes back up. Rebounded by Champagnie. Champagnie's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now here's Coulibaly. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Here's Poole. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Poole's got 9 points here in the second half.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Curry finds Williams. On the wing, Curry, guarded by Poole. And very close to making the shot, but instead he'll go to the line for 2 on the shooting foul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Wizards.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc, and the results have been outstanding.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Second to check out who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
Poke loose. Oh, stolen by Richardson. And a deep 3 from Curry. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Pass to Middleton. Back to Brogdon. Here's Carrington. Yet to see a basket. Here's Middleton. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hardenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now Curry. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Washington. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be game number 2 in their 5-game homestand. Here's Middleton. Money from the wing. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Pass to Richardson. Over Middleton. No good. A bit long that time. Washington has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Brogdon with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Middleton with it. Here's Carrington. 3-pointer off the mark. Curry from deep 3-point land. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Curry's got 20 points. Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Carrington. Back to Brogdon. Down low. Sarr. Second chance effort. And he lays it in. Sarr's got 12.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
DC family, it's time to welcome your Wizard dancer.
George, he's checked in for Washington. And taking a broader look here at the
Substitution on the court.
Here's Sarr. Poole, the pass to Champagnie. Left side, Coulibaly for 3. Washington again can't hit.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Bilal Coulibaly out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Sarr. And it's Champagnie at the power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Pass to Champagnie to the middle. Here's Coulibaly. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Williams finds Curry. Fires from deep. Rebound Washington. Koulibaly's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Basket counts. Poole's got 14 points here in the second half.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Hartenstein, no good. Wizards trail by 12. Middleton, right side. And again, it's Washington converting.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
Wiggins for 3. No luck on that one.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Poole from long range. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Williams from long range. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 assists in the game. Pass to Sarr. Poole outside. Fires the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Curry, no good.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Middleton is doubled. And here's Koulibaly. Middleton outside. Sends it home from 3-point land. Middleton's got 19 points.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sarr pulls it in. And Washington with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. Poole, the pass to Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
The clutch shots seem to be more and more frequent for Middleton. You can see why they have so much confidence in him.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Williams, and Richardson subbed in for Wiggins. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Well, Jordan Poole can be tricky to defend. He's got a lot to his offensive game.
Wizards.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Good on the second one.
There's never been a question about whether Jordan Poole can fill it up in a hurry. This guy has got as versatile an offensive skill set as you can want.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
3-point field goal.
Curry's got assist number 8 now on the night. Poole from long range. Poole with the answer. Cashing in on the 3.
What a response by Jordan Poole. Not sure you want to duel with him from beyond the arc.
Curry, no good. Wizards trail by 6. Pass to Poole. Launches a 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
Oh, they needed that one, and Jordan Poole steps up in a big way.
Outside, Williams. On the wing, Curry. Outside, Williams. Lets it go from deep. They got the rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 5.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Poole. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Poole's got 40 points.
Well, Jordan Poole has shown himself capable from that mid-range.
Curry against Poole from deep three-point range. The putback. The shot that time not on target. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And they pick up 2.
Oh, that is a big-time delivery from Jordan Poole. We see you, young sir.
Curry against Middleton.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
And stolen by Williams for the finish. And Curry throws it down.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Pass to Poole. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. At one point, they led by 16. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Isaiah Hartenstein. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for 2, Justin Champagnie.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Ouch! That was a missed opportunity. Could have put this game on ice.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
This is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Oh, my goodness. Poole is deep in his bag.
Well, Jordan Poole has the ball on a string saying, I've got a handle that y'all should take notice of.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Curry with it. For the win. Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
He did, B.A. So nice. The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
You couldn't dream up a more dramatic finish. 3 points right as the buzzer sounds. This is a ball game people will be talking about for quite some time.
And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And time now to present our player of the game.